The United States, the U.S. Constitution, and demon rats. Now, why do you say, and demon rats? What's a demon rat? Well, a demon rat is my name for the Democrat Party and the Democrat thinking, because realistically, they are nothing but demons. You can't have a set of laws for one group and a different set for another group. Nobody is above the law, and yet the demon rats seem to think that they are above the law. They want to start a civil war. The head demon rat, a guy by the name of Barrack Husein Obama, which tells you, number one, he's a Muslim, number two, he's an illegal alien, and number three, he's an idiot, want to fundamentally transform the United States of America. And when he said he wanted to fundamentally transform, nobody asked, well, what did he mean by that? Fundamental means principle, basic. So he wants to fundamentally transform the United States of America. What? What does that mean? Take the best country in the world and make it into a third world hellhole? Because that's what fundamentally transform means. After all, we have the best country in the world. So how do you fundamentally transform that? If it's the best, fundamental transformation would mean make it into the worst. Then you have their thoughts that the demon rats are above the law. And we see this in actuality from the press, the demon rat PR group, or Pravda as it's called in Russia. It's a member of the demon rat party. It's no longer impartial. It's no longer presenting truth. It is presenting slanted truth from the demon rat side of idiocy. When you say the buck stops here, what are you really saying? Well, what we say when the buck stops here is that nobody, including the President of the United States, is above the law. There are federal laws based upon the Constitution that are flat not being enforced. Why aren't they being enforced? Well, if they were enforced, all the demon rats would be in jail because they break laws on a day-to-day basis. But they don't want the laws enforced so that they are set above the law because they think that they're going to rule. Let's talk about rule. What is rule? The demon rats claim that they want a civil war, that the laws don't apply to them. Well, I have news for you. If the laws don't apply to them, then the laws don't apply to anybody, because the law has to apply to everybody equally. Hillary Rotten Clinton belongs in jail. Barrack Husein Obama deserves to be stood against a wall and executed for treason, because that's what he is, a treasonous demon rat. Chucky Schmucky Schumer, the senator from New York, has taken over the demon rat party as the example of the demon rat party. And when you listen to anything he says, you can hear and see the hypocrisy of what he is. He's not an American. He's anti-American, and therefore needs to be stopped. So we'll close this first podcast with a salute to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces and the men in blue who try to preserve the laws. Let's remember, nobody is above the law. All laws should be enforced equally. And if you don't like the law, then change it legally through Congress, through the Senate, and through the President of the United States. Let's stop this garbage put out by the DemonRats. Because if civil war is what they want, and civil war is what they get, they're really going to be surprised to find out that they aren't around after the Civil War to rule the country that they tried to destroy. So let's support the red, white, and blue. Let's support those men and women in uniform. God bless the USA. God bless the men and women in uniform, because freedom ain't free, and they're fighting for it 24/7. Thank you, and goodbye, Podcast 1.